We are going to be getting brand new Primarch models. This was confirmed with the release of the brand new Horus Ascended model. As you're seeing in the background with the trailer, it's a fantastic model. I've done a separate video dedicated to that. But the thing that came with this model is this blurb of text in the background that confirms that new characters are coming. It states, rendered in high detailed resin, this model is the first in a new character series from Forge World, representing each of the Primarchs at the height of the Heresy, whether they're fully under the sway of chaos or rallying to defend the Imperium in the darkest hour, giving us a fresh look at driving characters of this epic saga as they lead their legions into the biggest battles. Now, I also spoke about this a few weeks ago. The thumbnails in the background of the rumor video I did, I talked about some of the new plastic stuff that's coming for the Horus Heresy, but one of the things that the source mentioned, and I put in that video, is that they were talking about doing new Primarch models. There's some Primarch models that kind of show their age. The molds are not really up to standards anymore, so they would like to go in and redesign them, and now this is the confirmation of that. I know one of the characters that we will be getting from the Primarch series is Khan on a bike. I'm sure that's like a logical choice for many people now. That is something the source has mentioned to me plenty of times, so that is definitely coming. But if you look at the Primarch range right now and you go through that list, which is the Primarch that really stands out, or Primarchs that stand out for you that you would like to get new models? For me, right off the top of my head, I see Lorgar up there. Lorgar's model for me doesn't really represent what Lorgar is. Lorgar is an absolute beast. Yes, we don't get to see him that much during the Siege of Terror, but the things that he's done, the things that he's been through, I don't think that model really does him justice. It's the same with Guilliman. Guilliman's model is probably one of my least favourite models for the character that he represents. Yes, I get it, it's kind of a Caesar pose, he's pointing his sword forward and stuff like that, but it just doesn't hit the marks for me. I love the armour, maybe to do it more in a battle type pose, and you know, more of him like smashing Marines and Marines are all dead around him. That is the poses I love to see when it comes to Primarchs, because they are just absolute monsters designed to bring death and destruction to the enemies of the Imperium, or in this case now, to the Imperium itself. And I actually think that Forge World / Games Workshop are going to go one step farther when it comes to the Primarchs. I think we may see different versions of the Demon Primarchs as well. I know you can have the argument saying, well, that doesn't make sense because we have them in 40k. Wouldn't that just mean they're the same in 30k? But then again, we have a 40k Guilliman and a 30k Guilliman. Plus, at the end of the day, it's a new model for them to design. It's a new model for them to sell. It's a new model for us to collect and put in our cabinets. Maybe the 30k version of Mortarion or Magnus or Angron is way cooler than the 40k version, and you want to use that in your army rather than the 40k version. It can work that way. It can work both ways. For me, it's all about models. It's all about getting cool models, looking at cool models, and I think it would be fantastic if we started to get different versions of the Primarchs just for us to look at and collect. And I'm going to take one more step. I know I'm doing a big long walk today in this video, and I'm going to say that they're going to be doing other characters as well. I'm thinking Sigismund redone. I'm thinking Sevatar maybe redone. I don't think Sevatar needs a new model. Sevatar's models is amazing. Sigismund, yes, I don't really like the backward step he's got. But all the models that we've already had are part of the character series. I personally think they'll redo again. They'll redo them in, you know, better looking sculpts, better looking quality, and it's just another chance for us to buy these models again and add into our army. The Horus Heresy is next level now for Games Workshop. I'm not lying when I say this, it is some of the biggest sales that they've had in a long time. So if you see the money coming in, you're obviously going to be adding more to that so you can get more money because you know it's going to sell well. So I expect all this stuff to start happening now for the Horus Heresy. We're probably going to get more books, more models. I've heard that there's going to be at least one model a month now releasing for the Horus Heresy. This month in September, apparently it's going to be the Predator tank and the, what's it called? The Land Raider coming out in plastic. Again, we'll see that very, very soon, hopefully. But yeah, the Horus Heresy is smashing it. So all this stuff that they're announcing now is just even more layers to the cake, which I absolutely love to eat. All right, chat Prunios, that's enough waffling from me. As always, I would love to get your thoughts on feedback on this. What do you think about potential new Primarchs coming back, potential new characters coming back, or them being redesigned and redone? Are you for this? Are you against it? Do you hate it? Do you just think it's Games Workshop trying to get more money out of you? Post it down in the comment section below and we can have a nice little talk down there as we always do. You know me, I love models, I love Primarchs, bring them all on. I want a new Rogal Dawn. That's me. That is me summed up. See you now, have a great day, and bye-bye.